Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be drawing in my sketchbook and it's going to be in real time, so I'm challenging myself to draw for 30 minutes and I'm going to see what I get up to. But yeah, so if you want to pause the video here and get some drawing stuff as well, you can draw with me. I'm going to be drawing, I've got a few different like ornaments and things. I've got this cool little mermaid. Yeah, I love her like sort of power pose as well. She's just quite cool. Yeah, so I've got a few little ornaments and yeah, I've already chosen, I've got some pencils mostly, I've got one like marker pen as well. So yeah, I'm going to try and draw and chat at the same time, and we'll see if I manage to get any drawing done if I do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna swivel you round and set a timer and let's get drawing. So I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes and that's in shot, isn't it? Yeah, and we'll see if I manage to get anything done. It's been a while since I've tried something like this, and usually I edit my videos, so if I'm if I'm rambling, I usually cut all of that stuff out. I have no idea what I'm gonna say or what I'm gonna draw, but yeah, let's get started. So right, I think I'm gonna have a go at drawing this horse first of all, which you might recognise this horse if you watched our Norfolk vlog. So me and Tom, we went down to Norfolk for a wedding, and yeah, I did a little vlog of us there. We were just there for like a kind of long weekend, and yeah, we happened to go to this sort of like artist sculpture small exhibition that was on, which we didn't even know that was going to be on. Yeah, and I bought this little horse, and I bought it and then I realised that I didn't even know like who the artist was, but then I contacted them afterwards. So yeah, I will, if I can find out where all these little ornaments came from and who the artist is, then I will link that. I know my sister got me the mermaid, and I think that is from like a sort of Etsy company. And she got me the sort of cat. I think he's actually a ring holder, and I kept part of the box that he came with because I really liked like the artwork. So that's actually pinned up on my board. And then the bunny I got, that was in like a sort of Christmas market somewhere, so I don't think I'll be able to find out who made the bunny, because that was just like a sort of independent artist. And I can't remember if she even gave me like a business card or something. But yeah, it's such a shame when you buy something, you love it, but then you can't remember where exactly you got it or who you got it from. Right, let's I'm also worried that that talking for so long I'm gonna like lose my voice or something. So I have just used a marker pen so far. So these are the Spectrum Noir ones, which they're a little bit cheaper than the Copic markers. Actually, I might let that dry first before I move on to doing any other detail. But yeah, I just thought using a marker would be good to kind of get the shape of the horse in. I did want to sort of try that with the cat and with the mermaid as well. But I do have like a really light grey marker pen somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, sometimes it's good just to sort of try some different techniques anyway. See, I'm already sounding croaky. And I'm very aware of the fact that I'm drawing and that I can't edit this and make it quicker. But yeah, I really wanted to sort of just have a practice and just use my sketchbook a bit more, because I feel that I've only really been using my sketchbook in order to then like make a final piece, and I don't feel that I've been doing much stuff in my sketchbook just like for the hell of drawing, or yeah, and I can't remember the last time that I actually drew from life. Oh, well, I suppose I did do some drawing when I went to the animal retreats in Ashford, but that was a little bit harder because all the animals were moving around. But other than that, I don't think I've actually just sat down and just, yeah, drawn something just for the hell of it, and drawn like an object for a while. So yeah, I thought this is something that maybe I could do regularly. I watch Minnie Small's videos, and she does a series where it started off being like 1 hour in her sketchbook, and she'd sort of talk as well. And yeah, I really like those kinds of videos. It's interesting to sort of watch somebody draw like unedited, and yeah, it just makes you feel a bit more kind of connected to that person, as though like you're really there, and maybe you're like hanging out at that person's house, or you're in a coffee shop, and yeah, you're just drawing together, or like, yeah, hanging out. So yeah, I thought that maybe that's something that I could have a go at as well, although I'm trying half an hour. I just hope that that is enough time, because sometimes I can be quite a slow drawer, but I thought maybe if I kind of try and take some of the pressure off, this isn't going to be like a final piece that I'm doing. I think the other thing that often slows me down is all the work that I'm doing at the moment is work that I'm kind of making up myself. So it's going to be like a final piece. And so therefore I need to sort of think about the composition and the colours, and it's obviously all of that takes a lot more time than doing some kind of study. Obviously depending on how much like detail you want to put into the study, because you could spend hours and hours doing like a really like realistic study of something, and an idea could only take you a couple of minutes depending on how you work. But I think for me, I find it really difficult to just draw down what I see in my head like really fast. But I think some of that will come easier if I do more sort of drawing practice like this. But yeah, I think they say sort of drawing is like a muscle, don't they? So you need to exercise it, and so it's good to just do some drawing and not really worry about like the kind of decision making of like, where should I put this mark. I mean, obviously my drawing is going to look a little bit different to like the real life version that's in front of me, but it's a lot different to if I was inventing this cat character myself with like a pattern. I'd be thinking, what kind of pattern? Like if it was going to be some sort of like floral design, I'd need to like research different floral designs and like different types of flowers. But yeah, so it is nice just to kind of draw, and it kind of feels therapeutic when you can kind of switch that side of your decision making brain off, and and just kind of get into the drawing. But yeah, I hope that I am not rambling too much. I do I want to keep talking so that you're not just you know, watching me draw. I want you to kind of feel that I'm actually here, and yeah, and we're just kind of chilling out and having a chat. But at the same time, this yeah might just be me rambling, unedited Emma. But yeah, and I'll have to, if I do more of these, I'll have to sort of think of maybe different topics that I can talk about. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments of what sort of things you would like me to talk about. Tom is out on a run this morning, so it is actually Sunday morning at the moment. Yeah, he did try to convince me to come on a run with him, but no, I didn't really fancy it. I do need to do some running during the week. So we do park run together, which if you haven't heard of it, park run is like this free event and it's been going for 15 years now. But yeah, so which is like kind of crazy. And oh, was my phone flashing? So I've already had 10 minutes of this. Better get a move on. But yeah, and we've been doing parkrun for I think about 6 years, which it sounds crazy because I hated PE when I was at school, and I don't know, I was always like that sort of quiet kid, and yeah, I didn't really like sports, and I remember in the playground I used to hate it if people were like playing football because I always felt like I ended up with the football like in my face, and yeah, I never liked that. I remember we had to play football in primary school as well, and so I wasn't in goal, but I was near the goal, and I remember one of the kids like booted it, and it was coming straight towards my face, and so I put my hands up to like block the ball from hitting me, and and then I remember this boy being like, you know, handball, handball, and you know, like just really like like getting into it and just kind of having a go at me for like, you know, putting my hands up to stop the ball. But you know, what you're gonna do if it's coming towards you. I've never really been into football. I've never been into watching football either, which actually, to be honest, I've never been into watching many sports. But yes, I am into, I did get into running, so yeah, that's something that we do every Saturday morning. Sorry, I started explaining what parkrun was and then I kind of went off on a tangent. But yeah, so basically, parkrun, if you don't know, it is a free 5k run and it's every Saturday morning. And it's just really cool because it happens like at hundreds of different events around the country, and like not just in the UK, like that's where it started, but then it sort of branched out and like sort of snowballed, and people have started new events like all over the world, which I just think is so cool. And yeah, we've done a couple of different park runs in different locations. Like if we ever go travelling anywhere, which we mainly just go sort of in this country anyway. Mainly at the moment if people are getting married. But yeah, if we're going anywhere, Tom's like, oh, where's the nearest park run? Right, I think he's done. Should we move on? I've only got 16 minutes left. Um, what should we do next? Should we do the mermaid and then come back to the horse? Also, I should have sharpened my pencils. I don't know why I didn't get all my pencils ready before. I use the bullet sharpener, by the way. Which, yeah, it's a really nice sharpener. And the pencils that I'm using, I did unbox them on another video. They are the, do I pronounce it Karen Dash? I think somebody told me in my other video on the comments how to pronounce it. I think you pronounce it like the name Karen, and then dash as in I'm dashing off somewhere. But yeah, I really wish actually that I had given exercise a bit more of a chance when I was younger. But I think it was just seemed to be like all the really kind of popular, like outgoing people seemed to be into sports. And yeah, I was very kind of like quiet, and it just wasn't really my scene. And I remember actually when I was doing I think it was my GCSE art, my art GCSE, I used to ask my art teacher if I could do some extra art and like get out of doing PE, and so she used to write me notes, which was really nice. This is quite a funky shape to draw. So my camera stopped recording, which I don't know if I can change that on the settings. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was a little bit worried about, because I haven't done something where I've tried to draw like for a set amount of time and hadn't, like, without editing it. So I was thinking I need to keep checking that my microphone's recording. Also, the other thing is, obviously, this the camera is like up high, so I can sort of hear it if it's turning off, but I can't actually properly see it, so it means that I have to like stand up and go and check it. And anyway, I hope this hasn't ruined the atmosphere. Let's do her face. I'm pleased that I already chose what colour pencils I was going to use. I mean, I tried to get colours that pretty much just matched with the colours of the ornaments that I'm drawing. But that's another thing that can take ages, isn't it? Just working out what colour you want to do something. Alright, I'm paranoid. Is this recording? Yes, it is. Oh, my battery's running out though. Okay. Oh dear. Hang on. Right, let's pause this. Right. Luckily, I have another battery. So let's get this. I'm just going to clap again to sync this up. My cat is also asking to come in. But sorry, Tammy, you're going to have to just wait for 11 minutes. Right. But yeah, I love how they've given this mermaid like a kind of, they've almost made her like a sort of sailor or something. Yeah, just kind of nautical, isn't it? Okay. I think I might also, wrong end, I think I might also use the pen to do this rabbit. I don't know if you can see there that it is a rabbit. I might do some kind of close-up shots that I can insert, just so you can see what the animals look like, or what the ornaments. They're all. So about this time I started coughing, and I know I said this was going to be unedited, but I thought you probably don't want to listen to me cough. So yes, what I meant to say is that these are ornaments, not animals, although to be fair, 3 of them are animals. And I don't know, would you call a mermaid an animal? Maybe. Yeah, so I start drawing this bunny. I think in a minute I do also have to pause the video to have a bit of a coughing break as well, which I like. You never need to cough until you start recording something. So I think that everything that I was worried about doing doing this recording has happened. I was worried that I would end up coughing and losing my voice, and I was worried that the battery would run out or that my camera would just, for some reason, stop recording, and that has also happened. Yeah, I swear that I don't usually need to cough lots, but I think as soon as you think I'm going to be talking for a while and I'm going to be recording it, then like you want to start coughing. I think it's like when I was younger, I used to do these like pantomimes, and I was never, somebody that had any lines. I just used to do it with my friend, and like we were in the chorus, and we did some like singing and dancing. I remember one of the songs we did was to like Ricky Martin's like which one was it? I think it was Living. How do you say it? Living La Vida Loca. But yeah, so we did a couple of pantomimes, and like you'd always feel like you had an itchy nose or something. Not that maybe, like, seeing as we were in the chorus, I don't know if many people were really looking at us anyway. And it was just like a kind of amateur production pantomime, but yeah. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is I thought I'd just go over and do like a couple of bits of sort of detail with these pencils. But yeah, I love the way that this horse, it's got like so many different colours. So it's got, yeah, it's kind of bluey grey, and it's almost got these like kind of metallic sort of like copper. I wish I had a copper pencil. I've got gold and silver, which I could add. And I've got some orange. So yeah, I could maybe try a bit of that. But yeah, overall, I think this is coming out all right. Oh, so something coming back to parkrun. Yesterday, for some reason, there was a guy who was dressed up as a dinosaur. So I think because they had like different paces there, so they had people that were sort of saying that they were gonna get like a certain time, and then other people can run and try and get that time. And yeah, so this guy, he was dressed up as a dinosaur, and it was sort of like this inflatable thing. It must have been so hot. But yeah, and he was aiming for 25 minutes, which yeah, I just think is kind of amazing to like do 25 minutes at that time. But yeah, I think he was actually a minute faster as well. But yeah, I have previously we've done sort of a few like fancy dress park runs for like special occasions. We usually do like a fancy dress around Christmas, and I remember I was overtaken going up the hill by somebody dressed as a Christmas present. So yeah, somebody running like in a box overtook me. So this wasn't like a fabric Christmas present. This was like an actual box, and they overtook me. I was not too pleased. Right. Oh dear, I do not have a lot of time. Right, let's quickly put in a couple of bits of orange. And I guess I should move onto the bunny, otherwise he's not going to get done. Okay. You can tell when I'm concentrating when when I go quiet. But yeah, it's definitely a skill trying to have a conversation and also draw at the same time. Right, okay. Any last touches? I've got 3 minutes to go. I might just add maybe like a bit of purple for some like shadow. And maybe a bit of shadow on this mermaid. Yeah, it's really good just to have a look at sort of the light and shadows on something that's like right in front of me. Although I am wondering if the light has been changing because sort of obviously the sun has been kind of moving around a little bit. It's because it's fairly early in the morning. It's quite cloudy as well, and I think the light has maybe been changing a little bit. Okay. I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed doing this. I think it's something that I'm gonna do some more of. Hopefully next time I talk, my my camera won't stop recording, and I won't need to, have a coughing break. But yeah, no, I think it's really good to set aside some time just to practice in your sketchbook. So yeah, that's something that I'm definitely going to do some more of. I've got 30 seconds. I think I want to add a dark brown. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of this. But yeah, it's really nice just to do something that's just a sketch and doesn't have to be kind of perfect. And oh, there we go, time's up. I'll put my pencil down. Shush. Okay, right, that's it. I will show you some close-ups, and yeah, we will sign off. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I think that actually came out really well. Here are the drawings that I did. I'm really pleased with them. I haven't done anything that's been timed for such a long time. So I really wasn't sure how much I was going to get done. I think sometimes I can be quite a slow drawer, and the sort of style I've been doing at the moment, I've focused on colouring the whole thing in, and yeah, I can be a bit of a perfectionist. So yeah, it was really nice to do something and actually finish and get, yeah, draw all 4 ornaments that I had. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Let me know what you were up to, if you were doing some drawing, or if you were just watching this, or if you were doing something else, like some studying or whatever, or doing the dishes. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more of these. And the usual, give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.